Hello and welcome to episode 56 of my Metroid Dread Randomizer series, where all the items and transports have been shuffled and I start at a random location. I'm Blue Psyduck and let's get right into the game. And start. We're starting with Phantom Cloak and Charge Beam. And we are on Artaria, okay.
Uploading data.
You encountered
White Beam in Artaria. Nothing there. Okay, let's also check this one item here. Dash shift, okay. Random Cloak is a very strange start item. Because it unlocks nearly nothing. But together with Charge Beam, I think Corpus is already in logic. So maybe Corpus has something. Let's also check this item here. Magnet is there, okay. Missiles there. This will definitely help against Scorpius. So let's do the normal loop in Artaria, and at the end we can beat Scorpius. Okay, this was strange. Do we have two E.M.M.Is now? I think the game got a little bit confused with the E.M.M.I positions. Energy tank there. Energy tank there. I don't have the morph ball yet. Photon tank. Screw attack, okay. Ah, I could have reached it with the flash shift. Don't have the morph ball yet. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing here. Warrior suit here, okay. And our second hint.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed the network.
Spider Magnet in Artaria, yes, we already saw this one. And with the warrior suit we can also get it now. Missiles there, but I think I cannot reach it yet. Ah, I don't have the morph ball yet, so I have to do the E.M.M.I. It's also safe for now. Speed boost up there, okay. We'll get it later. Cannot do the E.M.M.I yet because I cannot get out of the room. So let's go to Scorpius next. Falsch. Not good. Okay, and DNA on Scorpius, okay. So then next will be get our magnet and beat the E.M.M.I as well. Can I get this? Maybe. Yeah, I think with the flash shift. Yeah. Let's also check this exit here. Randovania central unit. Okay. Nothing useful yet. And with the magnet, we can now do the E.M.M.I. Nothing here. Let's take the bottom position. Missile tank on the E.M.M.I. So let's get our speed booster. And let's look into the upper part of Artaria. Nothing there. I have to save here because I don't have the gravel yet. And spin jump, okay. Also I cannot get out of here. So we'll have to come back here once I have the gravel. And I think without I have flash shift, so should be maybe possible. don't know. So, did we forget something? Cannot reach this. Cannot do anything in Ferenia. So, does Randovania want me to go up there? This item I cannot get without Morph Ball. I cannot get in there without Morph Ball. And for this I need bombs. Yeah, I think we did everything in Artaria so far. Okay, it's possible. So let's see what this is. Burenya lower. But we cannot do anything. Ah, we have Screw Attack. We can get the 2 items. So I assume that progression will be in there. And we have the Morph Ball, okay. So this unlocks now. For example, going to Tartarus. Let's also check this. Wave Beam, okay. Yeah, pay attention, this does a lot of damage. But can I get up there? Let's get this out of the way first. I think I cannot get up there. Okay, so we have to come back for the wave beam later.
Uploading data.
The X have spread across the entire...
Storm cells are on Dion. Still there. Please go away. And dead. I would like to have my wave beam. I don't know if this is enough. Scanner. Should be enough. Okay. Okay, so we have our wave beam now. Don't have to come back later. It's safe that we have the wave beam.
Uploading data.
The X have spread.
And with the Morph Ball we can now go back to Artaria. So let's do maybe the Varia loop first, or do I look at this item? It's still the white beam which is missing here in Artaria. So maybe I will look at the speed booster item. Speed booster, yeah. It's the white beam, okay. So, good thing we looked. So now, do the Varia loop. And then after this, go to Kataris, I would say. Nothing there. Kill item to the left. Nothing up there. And E-Tank down there. Can I get this one? Yeah, I should be, because I'm healing up with the E-Tank. Yeah. And to Kataris we go. And bombs are right here, okay. Part down there. Oh, the second suit is up there. Let's see if the Gauran loop has something. Nothing here. And nothing here. And the third item, also nothing. our next hint now.
Uploading data.
M.I stands for
Super missiles on Gaboran. And our second suit. E.M.M.I is not here. Nothing there. Nothing down there. And nothing on this E.M.M.I as well. Get this item. Nothing. Nothing down. Nothing down. Nothing here. Nothing down. Nothing, and the other item is also nothing. And nothing here. And we have DNA station. Okay, so we get our DNA hand now. And we also could go into Daiwan. But I think I will continue in Qatar's first and then come back to Daiwan with the purple teleporter. So let's see what DNA or where the DNA is located this time.
Uploading data.
Samus, you have manifested
Speed booster, SQ and power bomb. So speed booster we can already do when we come back to Taiwan. SQ we will need storm missiles which are located in Taiwan. And for the power bomb we need of course the power bomb. Which is not hinted yet. I think I'm missing an item on the left. So let's see, we have screw attack here. Yeah, we can do the checks in Artaria. So Artaria should then be mostly cleaned out. One item in the Varia loop which I didn't get yet. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing. Everything is power bomb tanks now. I don't have grapple for the last item here. Nothing there. And our next tent.
Uploading data.
CPR appears to be powered.
Bombs in Gawaran. Could be vanilla cross bombs. Samus, you are too light for this switch. Nothing there. Nothing here. Missiles, not really needed, I think. Do I have everything here now? This item I can keep. Nothing as usual. Ah, I don't have grapple. I cannot go through the store. I forgot about the store. So we have to go all the way around now. At least I have the battle cloak. It's not that long of a detour. Yeah, we can also do great now. Plasma beam, okay. And nothing on crate. E-tank and E-part, okay. Nothing here. And back to Dion now. And nothing here. Don't really need this. Let's look into the bottom one here. Nothing here. You can also get a hint to the other side. Power bomb or grapple beam would be a nice hint.
Uploading data.
This area.
Power bomb and Dion. Thank you, Adam. Nothing there. Nothing here. We have Gaoran Robot here. Can I get this one? Can at least open it. It is the storm besides. So now the question again, can I get this one? What the? I have the magnet. I'm stupid. Oh, how easy it is if you know that you have the magnet. So, Gawan Robot, I can look at one. I could get into Gawan, but I don't want to do it now. Cannot go this path. So, okay, so we have 2 hinted items in Dairon which we will need. Power bombs and the storm missiles we already found now. So we have 1 item left which we definitely will need. Don't have any jump yet. Nothing up there. No, E.M.M.I comes this way. Let's come lower partner. E.M.M.I here. Come here. Good. So let's see, this is Hanupia Bridge. And Randovania Quiet Row. Can I do Quiet Row? I think yes, but until now it's not really needed. Let's also save for now. Problem with Quiet Row is that exit transport could be one way, so we cannot exit Randovania again. But we have the squirt and everything. So this could be our way into Randovania if we want to go into Randovania, but higher point. Oh, I forgot about the speed booster. Higher priority has to is to find the power bombs. E.M.M.I is here, not good. Samus, why do you have to hold so hard onto this magnet platform? That's not good. Still here? Yeah. Not enough time to do the speed booster here. E-Tank there. Nothing there. And the power bombs, okay. So I think theoretically we have everything to beat the seed already. Quarry beam would be very nice so that we can get our spin jump. But regarding DNA, we should be able to beat everything now. Yep, of course, find Itorash. Ah, das ist I think. Okay. So, and because we have to find Itorash, let's look to the left here. Okay, so if we would have done quite well, we would have ended here, which would have been... I would not have been able to get out if the power has not been turned on. Did I look at the item here? Nothing there. Nothing up there. Nothing here. Parts here. And our second DNA. And we have Elite Shows here. So these are this. Maybe if you go into the Hanukkah, we could do the E.M.M.I there already. So maybe let's do it. Because the other entry into Hanubia we cannot reach yet without the grapple beam. And dead. Maybe we get the grapple hand here.
Uploading data.
This area can be
Ice missiles and Burenia. So let's check the exit first. Nothing here. And we have, okay, the other Diron entry. Ah, can I get back up here? With the speed booster maybe? That's not enough. So let's reload from the checkpoint. Missed the timing there. And our third DNA now. Speed booster here. transform, and boost up. And nothing. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to die one. Then use the auto exit here. And I think next I will go to Furinia and do SQ, so we have all the DNA. And then the only thing left is to fight Itorash. And as usual, when Itorash is the only thing missing to beat the game, it is most likely behind Gozuno or something like this. Let's continue looking for items. Okay, and we can... yeah, we can use a quiet white rope entrance. Or even the exit one. Let's take the quiet rope entrance, because there we have 2 more items we can look at. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing there. So how do I get up there with the speed booster? I already know this exit down there, so I don't have to look at it. E.M.M.I is here, that's not good. At least I have the gravity suit already. Because without gravity suit and without the grapple, I think it would be nearly impossible to get away from the enemy. Okay, this was not high enough. Second charge beam is here, okay. Not that we really need it. Okay. And our last DNA. So now our only task left is find Itorash. Burenia and Gavaran are the two regions we didn't really check any exits yet. Touch. And I think I cannot do this item without any spin jump. Robots are here as well. Not anymore. Let's get the hint.
Uploading data.
This area, Freddy.
Spin in Artaria. Yes, we know where it is, but we cannot reach it without a grapple. Nothing up there. Nothing here. Nothing here. Gavaran Stormcat, we cannot take this exit. This didn't work. But there's nothing there anyway. So okay. And we can do this one as well. Nothing here. I think I will go next to the Gavaran exit. We found one in, I think it was bottom die one. I cannot get through here. And look what we can do there. Because I think we didn't find any entrance to Burenia yet, except for the lower one where you cannot get through without space jump. So I will have to go back to the bottom here. Or I could use a teleport. Can use a blue teleport as well. So let's do Burinya. Burinya is better region, I would say, because in Gawaran, without Rebel and without super missiles, it's not a nice region, I would say. So let's start with Burinya and look at the exits there. Let's first check the hint. Maybe it's helpful.
Uploading data.
The lower levels of the ring.
Spin in Elun. Okay. So for the escape sequence would be nice to have at least one of the two spins. I had to do it once without any spin jump. And it was the very first time I actually failed the escape. Because there are some tricky parts you have to get through without any jump. Okay, here's the ice missiles. So I would really like to have at least one spin jump for the escape sequence. Yeah, let's look at the bottom first. Nothing here. I think there's one more item here and then we cannot continue without Rebel. And this item is nothing. We have the speed boost item. Nothing here. So now let's check the two exits. If one of them is Itorash, then I will have to do the escape again without jump. We have Elon. We have an energy tank. And we have Flipper. On Flipper we cannot do anything without Rebel. So I will do Elon. Simply if we need to get behind Gozuna that he is already there. And we have the spin jump in there. Let's do the full loop so we can check all the items. nothing here. Too slow, as usual here. Ah, overspin jump, okay. But this is definitely nice to have. I have all the beams, so I can simply shoot him. Tank. I will check the item up here, because we don't know where the grapple is, and I see the grapple as an important item now. E-tank. Let's get the E-tank. Super. So question is where to go next. I think I cannot reach the top of Randovania. There is some kind of grapple door in the way, I guess. I will look, but I don't see me getting through there. I think you have a grapple door up here. Yeah. And you cannot get through the other side because there's a grapple door we have to remove first. Okay, so I think our only path now is green teleporter to Gaboran. could have been a quick seed if Itorash would not be at the end of the world again, as usual. We have to go through in here. I have to open the door as well. We could also go down there for some items. But I will first try to check more exits. And I think there's only one exit I can actually check. Cross bombs are somewhere here in Gauran, so if you need Kozuna for its exit, we have to find the bombs as well. Cannot get through there. Nothing there. Let's also save here. And I could do the E.M.M.I, but I think I will first try to get to the bottom exit, and maybe the hint. Maybe the hint is helpful.
Uploading data.
Samus, you are
Quebble in
approaching
Burenia,
the
okay. Somewhere in Burenia. So we have now all items hidden or know where they are. Super missiles are somewhere here in Gaboran. Bombs as well. Jump is in Artaria and Upper Burenia. Can we do something there? Without Quebble. The one item behind or below Trugiga. Let's check this one item. And this also confirms that Itorash is behind Kozuna, so we need the cross bombs. Don't want to save here. I'm not sure if I need Quebble. E-tank, yeah, but I cannot go further, so I will reload from the safe location. And I just remembered we need the Quebble beam because we have to go through this door. There's no other path to Kozuna, so I think I will go back to Burenia and check if I can find any checks. I have to go to the teleport, yeah, up here. Because yeah, with Kozuna I think the Quebble is hard required. There could be a trick to get in there with the speed booster. But let's check the Burenia items first. There are a few checks which we can still reach. First item, nothing. Why does the spin booster not want to activate in the air? And the second item, nothing. So let's continue down here. I am able to get out of here because I have the gravity suit already. Crash down the whatever this thing is. I don't have the grapple. Ah, goddamn. Okay, I cannot get out of here. Can I get... I think if I go to this path backwards. I think I never went this path backwards until now. We can get this item. Grapple, okay. So we can now return to Randovania. Don't need anything else here. And now we can also open up this path and get back up. Or can I? No, I think... Ah, how do I get back? Do I have to go through Artaria and all the regions again? Because I cannot get up there, I don't have the... the space jump yet. But I could go to Artaria, get the space jump there and come back. To get to the Queen teleport. Because the space jump is right there in Artaria. Ah, too far to the right. So let's get our space jump. Second time in Artaria. Ah, third time with the screw attack entry. And this was everything we do in Artaria now. So back to Burenya and go back to the green teleport to continue in Gahoran. Trying to find cross bombs. And I think I will first go to the big room, because there are 3 items there. Could also do the E.M.M.I. There's of course a chance that the item is on Gulsuna itself, or behind Gulsuna, let's say. Yeah, and also on Gulsuna. There's also an item on Gulsuna. Nothing here. Super missiles, okay. The other item which I didn't really want to find, but no, also the button paths are more open. Ah, here are the ones, okay. So we have everything now. We can go to Gulsuna. Only for completeness. Let's look at this item. Nothing. Nothing on Gulsuna. Who have thought about this? And let me guess, nothing behind Gulsuna as well. Ah, energy part. And here we have our wonderful transport to Itorash. At least we don't have to worry about the escape sequence now, because we have every item in the game. I forgot to shoot, however. I thought there is a second event, but yeah, there isn't in this first phase. My timings are somehow not there today. And time. So yeah, this seed was still on the quicker side with 1 hour and 46 minutes. Looked like a turbo seed in the beginning with having nearly everything at the 1 hour mark. Only 1 DNA was missing, I think. But of course, Randovania decided to put Itorash at the worst possible location. So there was an additional 40 minutes needed to find Itorash and beat Ravenbeak. But yeah, still everything below 2 hours I think is a quick seed. Yeah, and in the end we not only found all items, but we also got all items with the space jump in Artaria to be able to get out of the lower Burinya part. And with this, as always, I want to thank you for watching and see you next mission.